Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today in our program, I am going to read out to you the article on the contribution of Gora and Saraswathi Gora written by Dr. G. Vijayam. Today I am going to continue the third part of this article. Gora and Saraswathi firmly resolved that they would not be cowed down by the opposition to their atheistic views by their college authorities, and they decided to resign the job for the sake of their convictions of atheism. Between the job and atheism, the latter was the clear choice for them. During their 6-year stay at Machilipatnam, Gora and Saraswathi were involved in a number of social change activities. They advocated and presided over widow remarriages, reform marriages of Devadasis, and participated in the programs for breaking the barriers of untouchability and caste system. Unmindful of the consequences of leaving a secure job and the comforts associated with it, Gora and Saraswathi decided to resign the job and settle on in a remote village, fully dependent on public support for their livelihood, as they had no private property and they were interested in devoting full time for the cause of atheism, social reform, and promoting scientific outlook. Atheist Center was started at Mudunuru village in Krishna district in 1940. It was first of its kind with avowed objectives of promotion of atheism. It was a social change institution. Atheist Center was buzzing with activity, social and scientific programs, dispelling superstitions, interdining and intercaste marriages, women upliftment programs, and many other diverse activities were undertaken by Gora and Saraswathi through Atheist Center. To end the custom of Devadasi, an intercaste marriage was held in Mudunuru village. When the marriage was conducted by Gora, hundreds of people from a number of villages gathered to witness the reformist marriage. Intercaste marriages were celebrated in the teeth of opposition from the parents and other relations. Gora and Saraswathi were firm believers in the openness of methods. Hence, even though the parents of the spouses disagreed, Gora and Saraswathi always invited the parents for a dialogue and had free and frank discussion with them regarding the proposed marriage. Even though most of the parents do not agree for the intercaste marriages, they tend to reconcile in the long run and invite the young couple to visit their homes or to support them later. With a view to eradicate untouchability and caste system and to break the social barriers, regular interdining programs were organized at different places, both in the villages and also in the so-called untouchable localities. Gora and Saraswathi encountered severe opposition from all sections. Constant persuasion, dialogue, and being an example enabled them to ease the social tensions and mental reservations on the part of the people. Whenever they were invited for a public meeting, opening of a library, or any other function in village, Gora and Saraswathi stayed only in the local Harijan Basti, that is, untouchable slum, and an interdining program was organized on that occasion. The villagers were invited to join the interdining program. Braving many a storm, such programs were conducted even in the remote villages, resulting in quite a commotion. In pre-independent India, the caste system and the practice of untouchability were quite strong and the caste taboos were strictly adhered to. Illiteracy, ignorance and conservatism of the villagers was quite a barrier to bring change in their outlook. But the practical programs were carried on with remarkable courage and conviction in order to bring change in the rural India. The multifarious activities of Gora and Saraswathi for social progress included opening of drinking water wells to the Harijans. Even though the law entitled even the pre-independent India that all public places were open to all, irrespective of caste and religion, in practice, however, the scheduled castes were not allowed to take water from the drinking water wells. In order to uphold human dignity and equality of access to all, and to end the heinous system of untouchability, Gora started the programs in early 1940s. There was tremendous resistance to Gora's efforts. In one village where there was dire need for the scheduled caste to access water, Gora discussed both with the villagers and the scheduled caste for weeks and tried to convince them for the change. When the actual day had come to draw water from the village well, only 3 persons from the Harijan Basti came forward and the rest could not, fearing dire consequences. When the 3 so-called untouchables took water from the public well, the rest of the upper caste villagers totally boycotted and they started fetching water from a neighboring village. They threatened to throw human excreta into the well to contaminate it. But Gora took up the challenge and the local police guarded the well from the miscreants. Gora continued his dialogue even though the passions touched high on both the sides. After 3 days, the resistance of the villagers broke down. They realized that fetching drinking water from the neighboring village on their carts and other vehicles was time consuming and a futile exercise. Wisdom dawned upon them and they agreed to the social change that had taken place in the village. The efforts of Gora to open public wells, breaking the caste barriers and untouchability attracted the attention of Mahatma Gandhi and it was published in the Harijan newspaper. Gandhi invited Gora and his family as well as co-workers to his Sevagram ashram. The conversations between Gandhi and Gora on atheism and Atheist with Gandhi were later published by Navjivan Publishers. And from here, I shall continue in the next episode again. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels which crossed 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.
Please download Samaram Channels app from Google Play Store and watch your favorite channels. Click the bell icon and subscribe to the channels.